Hi, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Patty.
And we've been living full-time in an RV for, what, 6 months now?
Yeah, we sold the house at the end of September, got on the road in October, and we've been going ever since.
Yep, we learned a lot of things, and we have a lot of tips to share with you. Let me tell you something. What is the number one thing people do today? They complain.
Now, most of the time it's about silly small things, but if you're living and traveling in an RV or just camping, some of the campgrounds have real issues.
Yeah, like too much noise.
Like this, being way too close to the freeway.
We're right next to 64 here in Williamsburg.
It'll drive you nuts after a while.
It does. It gets on your nerves.
Yeah.
It really does. So here we go with the biggest complaints about RV campgrounds.
What?
I said, let's try to find a quieter place to do this.
Let's do it. Okay, this is better. We can actually hear ourselves think.
I miss those trucks. We're actually in Colonial Williamsburg, Virginia. It's a really cool place.
So pretty here.
Yeah, take a look around. I mean, this is just absolutely awesome. Put it on your bucket list. Come here. We've been to about 42 different campsites. RVing and camping has really become popular, especially over the last few years. A lot of the RV campgrounds have been keeping up with the new sites. They got a lot of amenities, and they've really been building some nice things. Unfortunately, some have not.
Instead, they just take advantage of the popularity of camping and just try to squeeze more into overcrowded facilities. So one of the biggest complaints is lack of space.
Lack of space. The whole idea with RVing and camping is to get away, right? Well, we've been in places where we couldn't even extend our awning without hitting the RV next to us. I call it Space Invaders. I mean, that's not what we signed up for, is it?
Yeah, it was really funny that one time. You could see right into their windows. They could see in ours. I mean, it was like we were like right there. It was funny.
Now, one thing is really great, state parks.
State parks, they offer a great amount of space, but many campgrounds don't, and that's why lack of space made our list.
Another big complaint about campgrounds, unlevel sites. RVs, fifth wheels, campers, trailers, they all need to be on relatively level ground so their systems function properly.
Right. We've been to places where after using the leveling jacks, the front wheels were way off the ground. That's unsafe.
It's extremely unsafe. Or we tilted to one side. That's not good for the holding tanks. There was one place I thought I was going to roll out of bed.
We've seen places that had sewer hookup pipes a foot above the ground.
That's crazy.
I mean, that makes it really difficult to run a sewer line that drains properly.
Absolutely, and it's unsanitary. You don't want any accidents when it comes to the sewer line. Not to mention holes in the roads, or steep inclines that cause your rig to bottom out, or possibly get damaged. Unlevel ground is not good.
Nope. Another huge complaint. Unkept facilities.
Yeah, don't get me started. Dirty showers, laundry rooms that are filthy, overflowing trash dumpsters.
Oh, we've seen that.
Litter everywhere, buildings that are in need of repair or updating. These are some of the sites that we've come across.
Now, we all know some people are slobs and they just don't care. Lord knows what they put in the washing machines. So you always have to check your washer and dryer before you use it, especially the lint screen. Oh, I've seen dog hair, sand, dirt. Ugh.
Let's be honest,
Awful.
it's not
It's
always
gross.
the campsite's fault when people litter or leave the bathroom a mess.
Right.
Is that how, I wonder how people live at home. I mean, I walk into the men's room sometimes and I hate to say it, but do these guys go all over the floor at home? Do they do that in their RV? I don't think so.
But look at this. The campground we're staying in has a really nice fishing pond. Somebody just threw their empty can of beer in it when they were done. They can't even take
And
it
remember,
with them.
Litter and piled up trash also
Unbelievable.
attracts rodents and animals. So yeah, unkept facilities, and if you're at fault, shape up. The next biggest complaint in campgrounds, security. Everybody wants to feel safe and be safe. Nobody wants to have anything stolen. When we were in Los Angeles at Dockweiler, we were warned to lock everything up. And we did, especially the bicycles.
Oh yeah, we were relieved to see that they had their own private security too. But I don't know where they were for this. Remember when we pulled up to the dumpster, the trash dumpster, had a bag of trash I was getting ready to throw in, and all of a sudden a guy popped up out of the trash
dumpster diver.
Scared the crap out of me.
You know what? If
so
you
creepy.
pull into a camp and your gut tells you that it's not safe, or if you see unsafe conditions, by all means, just keep going. Rather safe than sorry.
Another tip, when you are traveling, make sure you keep your vehicle and all its compartments locked, because it's easy to stop at a traffic light and somebody can just rip you off.
That's right. Yeah, you're on the other side pumping gas. Somebody could go into that vehicle and steal you blind or hide in there.
Yeah.
You just never know. It happens every day.
Yeah, we lock it every time.
Be safe. And now the final thing that most people complain about RV campgrounds: the price. Are you surprised? Many of the campgrounds have taken advantage of all this recent popularity, and they've jacked up the prices.
It's not unusual to see $60 to $90 a night, sometimes even $100. State parks, though, they're still pretty reasonable with prices around $20, which is great, but they might not have all the hookups you want.
Yeah, campgrounds, they'll raise the prices if it's a weekend, holiday, more busy times of the year. They call it in season. But in all honesty, some campgrounds are worth paying more for. Some of them have better facilities, nice patios, fire pits, barbecues, more space. Where have you heard that before? That helps ease the pain. And we've got some favorites.
We do.
Yeah, we paid a little bit more. Actually, the one that we paid for in Virginia Beach was what, $49 a night?
Yes, and that was a super-size site.
It was a super site.
Super site.
Not a super-size site.
Super site, yeah, and that was nice. That was the
fantastic.
Holiday Travel L. That was really nice.
Check it out if you're ever in Virginia Beach and the F-18s fly right over you.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
Really awesome. Now we have some other favorites as well.
We do.
We have Pikachu Peak.
Oh, Pikachu
That's in
Peak.
Arizona.
Yep, that's
it's
a
a state park. Karchner Caverns.
Karchner Caverns State Park. Those were nice and spacious.
Yep.
And then there was Butterfield RV Park in Benson, Arizona.
That was
very
fantastic.
Nice.
And how about in New Mexico?
Las Cruces, the KOA. That was
Get
beautiful.
a space that overlooks the city. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And go to White Sands National Park.
Yes. And then, of course, remember the vineyards in Grapevine?
Yep.
Outside of Dallas?
That's a really great place.
That was really nice. That was a beautiful park.
I had a favorite in Sedona.
Oh, Sedona. The Sedona View. That's in
Right.
Cottonwood.
Yep.
But this is called the Sedona View. Oh, beautiful.
Yep.
Right on the rim.
But most importantly, look for a view, do your research, and do yourself a favor. Don't be afraid to ask for a better price. Seriously, some of these places, they don't want to go empty on a night. Maybe you're coming in a bit late and you say, hey, you know what? I'm looking around. Can you give me a deal on this space?
Yeah. So there you have the biggest campground complaints.
Yep, exactly.
If you have some, feel free to post them here in the comments.
Yep.
We'd love to hear from you.
Absolutely. Don't be shy.
That's right.
Oh, and one more thing.
We have a winner to announce. In our last video, we asked you to give us suggestions on what to name our new RV. We had a lot of entries and really appreciated your participation.
Absolutely. Congratulations goes out to our winner, Dottie Kimball of Medina, Ohio. She suggested Roxy because we're rocking and wheeling. So thank you, Dottie. And here she is looking great with her new Rockin' and Wheelin' sweatshirt.
And thank you for watching and subscribing to our channel. We plan to make our sweatshirts and t-shirts available soon.
Absolutely. Until then, please stay active
Stay safe.
and try to stay out of trouble.
Bye.